This is Hemp Fur Off-Road Rider, back with another video. I'm down just past the little town of Pepperwood, headed, gonna take the summer bridge across to the backside of Shively on the river bar today. I'd like to thank all my viewers and subscribers for watching my videos. Give me thumbs ups, all the positive comments, much appreciated. I'm up to 666 subscribers, and this will be my 210th video. All right, let's go check out the summer bridge across the Shively. Got 1,818 miles on the old TT on the CRF 300L Rally. Enjoying it. I had a comment about the Hyper Pro spring for the rear shock. They said they didn't really care for it. Didn't say it was a good mod for the money or something, but I think it's better than the stock, so yeah. Like I said, to each his own. Some people think some of the mods are worthless, and other people think they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. But so here's the summer bridge. The river's kind of getting low now. It's an old, I think this is just an old railroad car that they, or something. It seems like it looks like it could have been at one time, but yeah, my son said he come down here the other day and they went swimming somewhere down here. I don't know how far down there, but or maybe that way, I'm not sure, but said he went fishing, caught a squawfish. Actually, I want to get a picture. Actually, I thought there was a car coming, but I want to get a picture of the bike on the bridge, the summer bridge. It's only open in the summertime. It's underwater. I don't know. I think they take it out in the wintertime. There's one I think that stays all the time. I think it's up by McCann or something. Anyway, as I was saying, my son caught a squawfish, and I don't think there's any fish that you can actually keep out of the Eel River anymore. I might be wrong, but like all you can catch, you can catch salmon, steelhead when they're running, when they're spawning and everything, but you can't keep them. You have to let them go. And then I think the only thing you can keep is a trout. And then the squawfish, which is kind of a garbage fish or a bottom fish, you can't keep, you can't do anything with those except catch and release, because they're considered endangered or protected or something. But yeah, so it's not really fun to fish much anymore in the river, and there's just so many rules and regulations when it goes to catching the steelhead and the salmon. You have to have a punch card and a card you have to fill out where you caught it, how much it, the size, and whether it was a hatchery fish or a natural fish that came from the ocean, or whether it was raised in a fish hatchery, because I guess the ones they raise in the fish hatchery and then they're released to the wild, they clip one of their fins or something, so they can tell whether it's a one that came from the hatchery or one that just came from the ocean. Like I said, this road comes out to the backside of Shively, which is just a little town. I don't even have a post office or anything. I don't think they have a store or anything like that. So it's a pretty rural town. They do have a produce property where I think it's College of the Redwoods comes out and plants vegetables and fruit and stuff like that, and they sell them at, you know, farmers markets and then some of the local stores, and then at the end of the year when they're getting ready to shut down the field for produce, they let people come out and come out and pick their own fruit and vegetables, and then you just pay for it when you leave. They used to do pumpkins too, so it's kind of cool to come out and pick your own. You know, they give you like these little carts you can pull around. It's kind of cool. I think they're doing that again this year. I think it's right out here somewhere. I think you can do it year round, or now, you know, in the summertime when they have produce. But at the end of the year, they just kind of let people go out and do their own thing. I think it's right over here, I think. I'm not sure. Thought it was right here. Maybe not. Maybe it's out there. Maybe it's farther out. See some stuff. Yeah, that might be it over there. Way out there. That's probably it. But it's kind of fun to come out and, you know, walk through the field and pick out, you know, see what you can find and pick out, you know, vegetables and fruit and stuff like that. And pumpkins, they used to do pumpkins as well, so. Looks like they got grapes out here too. Possibly. These look like grapevines. Maybe. Yeah, this is a little town of Shively. Shively Flat Road. No, not a through road. An old Airstream here. Trailer, that's old. Railroad Avenue. 13 miles. Miles of Scotia. Yeah, like I said in the past videos, I've been out here, well, a while back. I've done a couple videos, but anyway, there's a road that they open up only when the summer bridges are impassable. It's a cool road that brings you, so if it allows access for people who live in homes and places like that on this side of the river to get to town, because the bridges would be underwater or removed when the river's high. And then of course they have they have a ferry. I don't know if they still run it or not, but they had a McCann ferry that shuttles people across in the winter as well. But I don't know if they actually do that anymore or not. They still have the place that did it, but see, this is where you used to be able to go. This is where the road that goes to the backside of homes and McCann, or not McCann, but oh, I can't remember the name of the place, but yeah, that's how you get they opened up that road. And this is a link restricted road for big rigs. They are logging out here. I saw a couple logging trucks come out here, so they are logging somewhere out here on this road. It does get narrow in spots. It's like single lane in multiple places, so that's probably why it's restricting the length. Plus there's no place to turn around if you come down this road. It'd be tough to get turned around. There is some roads on this side that lead to the river bar, but you can see from the other side, but I don't know where the access on this side is, so it might be a locked gate is the reason you can't find a way to get down the river bar from this side besides going across the bridge. Last time I was out here on the TT, and I think that's why I said I was on the TT instead of the CRF 300L Rally. But I got a flat tire and I rode it got a back flat. The rear tire went flat, don't know why at the time, and I was like so remotely out here, I didn't want to have to, I didn't know how the service or whatever, how good the service was to make a call, so I just kind of went real slow and just didn't lean the bike over too much, and I rode it for like, I don't know, 6 or 7 miles back to the main road, and then I called my wife to bring her trailer so I could load the bike up, but it ended up, I sheared off, what happened was I sheared off the valve stem off of the tube. Don't ask me how, but yeah, cheap tube I guess, because it was the original stock tube that came with the TT. But the tire stayed on the rim the whole time, which was good, because I was worried that it was gonna roll off the rim and then I was gonna damage the rear rim on the TT, but I didn't, so that was good. Yeah, you definitely want to be careful on roads like this too, with animals and stuff like that jumping out, running across the road. Well, there's a road down that way. Huh, I've never seen that one before. But definitely got to be on the defensive when you're riding. Kind of nice this time of year. All you have to worry about is the redwood needles being on the road, because you get a bunch of those, it gets pretty slick, kind of like gravel, pea gravel on a turn. But at some point you get a lot of the moss on the green algae on the road, and that makes it slick too, where it doesn't get any sunlight and there's a lot of moisture. But you're safe from that this time of the year. And in the fall you got to really worry about the pine needles or the redwood needles covering the road, because then that makes it makes it slick too, just like the moss or the gravel. I think this is another reason why it's length restricted, because this is a sharp hairpin turn here coming out of a one lane. I have not changed the setting or nothing to reset the mileage thing or whatever on the dash, and I'm getting, right now I'm out of it in 1,824 miles, I'm getting 63.7 miles per gallon, so that's pretty dang good. Granted, I don't do a lot of highway at 70 or 65, 70 miles an hour either, so if I was doing more highway, freeway miles, probably be a little less. It's a good view of the valley, or the Eel River bar down there. Well, there's somebody's camping down there. Nice little setup they got there. They got a travel trailer and they built on, put a roof on it and an extra room. At least I don't have to worry about them logging today, so I won't run into any logging trucks. I don't think they haul logs on Sunday, because there's no place to take them. There's nobody except logs on Sunday. I was hauling a load of 4x4 hemp fur to this treatment place that pressure treats the 4x4s with a chemical to keep them from rotting. Anyway, long story short, I could have hauled the logs that they manufactured the 4x4s into. I could have hauled those to the mill before they were processed, and I could have been hauling some wood that was manufactured that I hauled in as logs, which is kind of cool. They call it hemp fur. It's also called white fur, but when they process it, they call it hemp, which is H-E-M-P, fur, F-I-R. But when we haul it, we call it white. You know, when you haul it as logs, they normally just call it white fur. But I think they make almost all the pressure treated wood products to help keep them from rotting away, they use the hemp fur or the white fur. I don't know why, but that's what they use to pressure treat the most. They use the white fur. I guess it's good for that, or I don't know. It's porous and it soaks up the chemicals that they pressure treat them with or something. I don't know. I don't know a lot about it, but anyway, that's what I do know. Did a bunch of yard work yesterday. My stepsons have a pretty big place, pretty big yard, and a lot of bushes and trees and stuff like that. Spent 5 hours doing that yesterday. That was a lot of work. But I used to do that a lot. I used to do it for my son. I used to do his yard every other week. I kind of enjoy it because you get a lot of satisfaction out of the final product, you know, after you finish getting it all weeded and mowed and trimmed and that stuff like that. And it's good exercise too. Yeah, you can go on this road, you know, 5 or 6 times and hardly meet a car. It's not a well-traveled, lot of traffic on this road. It's just basically the people who live out here that come out this way. And I think in the summertime a lot of people use the summer bridge because it's so much quicker to Shively than coming this way. So that's why this road isn't heavily traveled in the summer. It's that right there that has a hard time staying stable. I think that road kind of slides out every winter. I don't know whether it's just because of the erosion from the little creeks that run through there or something. I bet you they're logging up that way. Yeah, I bet they are, up that road. Alright guys, I think I made this video long enough for today. I'd like to thank all my viewers and subscribers for watching my videos. Give me thumbs ups, all the positive comments, much appreciated. hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell for the release of my next video, which is either on Saturday or Sunday. And yeah, this is MFR Off-Road Rider. See you on the next one. Later.